Hey, wonderful teachers. Time for another Buzz Tip of the Week. I wanted to talk to you about assigning mastery learning sessions for our students today. I realize that some teachers are getting classes transferred over to them where they have to assign mastery classes for the student. Some older teachers are assigning masteries. A new teacher is going to have to assign mastery. I myself have been assigning mastery. So I just wanted to go over with you really quick again about how to do that in case you haven't done it in a while. That way you can do this as part of your charting. So if your student has missed 6 or more classes, or if you're behind in content, you do want to send a mastery learning letter home to the parents. And there's a nice simple way to do this. You go to your Genius Charting and you click on the session. This is a test student, so this is not really it's gonna go to Amy Lee, but that's about it. So I'm gonna put that, this student was an NS and it was number 6. So I just typed something in there. The goals, they should say absent, and then the SLOs. Go ahead and click NA for that because they're not here. You don't observe them. So then your mastery learning session is right here on the last tab over. So how many sessions are they going to need? Well, this student has 6 absences, so this student only needs 1 mastery learning session. If the student misses another one, I would then have to add another mastery learning session due to the absence of the previous one. So when you word it, you want to put in there, due to today's absent, we need to have one more mastery learning session for a total of 2 or for a total of 3, however total there is. So make sure the parents are always aware of the total number of mastery sessions. Even though you're assigning 1 more, you want that letter to say the total number. And that also helps Emily too when she puts that into Matrix for us. It lets her know how many total sessions are required for each student. So say this is the first one. We need to add 1 mastery learning session because the student has missed a total of 6 classes. In this case, it's the state of Illinois. Requires that the student is in the classroom 80% of the time. So put something to the fact that, due to the state of Illinois requirements, we need to add this mastery learning session for the 80% in class time. So something like that, and then be sure to put something in there about the student is wonderful to work with. You always have great conversations. He always picks up quickly on the material, whatever that is. So you go ahead and do that, and then you click Save, and this immediately gets sent home, and then you can click Close. You should get an email for that mastery learning session letter. The parent should immediately get that email, and Emily should get that email. If for some reason you're not getting that email, let me know, and we will fix that issue for that. And then for the actual mastery learning session, you're going to have to add a folder into your syllabus here. So you just go in like you would normally for an assignment or participation or your rich text activity. So, and then just going to put in here session 26. Then I always do like MLS 1 and then save it. And then that is where you would put all of the information that is going to need to be covered for that student. So you definitely want to do that. if you need to know how to add the charting session in Genius, you would click Add the Mastery Learning Session up here, and then it adds it at the bottom, Session MLS 26, right there for you. So I think I heard my email, and that is the Mastery Learning Session letter that came through, and it shows you what the actual letter is and who they can contact. So that is all that is required for assigning Mastery Learning Sessions. Again, this is not the Friday school option. This is the Mastery Learning Session where they're either behind in content or they've missed more than 5 classes, either for a 30-session semester or a 25-session semester. They can only miss 5 classes. So if they've missed 6 or more, you need to be assigning those Mastery Learning Sessions so that they have that 80% of the time in the class. If you have questions or if you need assistance with this, just let me know. Happy charting!